Have you ever wondered what toxic habits are secretly draining my happiness? You're not alone. Even Bill Burr, the comedian who seems to have it all, found himself in a battle with habits he didn't even know were destroying his peace.
I was sort of left with this profound sense of loneliness and not feeling loved, right? I've been running from this. I ran from it for 30 years.
Sound familiar? Maybe it's the endless need to be perfect, staying busy to avoid our thoughts, or trying to please everyone but ourselves. These toxic habits might not seem like much, but they're draining your happiness one moment at a time. The truth is, Bill Burr spent decades trapped in those patterns. But when he stopped running and faced them, he found clarity and even found humor in the chaos. If a man who was best known for his angry, cynical takes on everyday struggles can find lightness and calm, imagine what's possible for you. You know what? You can fix this. And it starts by understanding the hidden habits stealing your joy and replacing them with something better. Stick around and I'll show you how to take back your happiness one step at a time. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Have you ever looked in a foggy mirror and you can see something faintly, but no matter how hard you try, the image is distorted? That's your mind when it's diluted and cluttered with toxic habits, unclear, unsettled, and draining your happiness every single day. Toxic habits are sneaky. They don't announce themselves with flashing lights. They creep in when you're stressed, when you're overworked, or simply trying to keep it together. Maybe it's endless overthinking, saying yes to things you should say no to, or just staying busy to avoid facing uncomfortable emotions. We all handle things differently, but these habits build up over time, like steam fogging up your mental mirror. You don't realize how much they've taken until you wake up one day overwhelmed and you're wondering, where did my happiness go? Or you're thinking, I used to be so happy. But here's the thing, just like that foggy mirror, it's fixable. It doesn't take a massive life overhaul, just a few minutes a day. When you pause for just a few minutes a day to observe your thoughts without judgment, it's like wiping that foggy mirror clean. One of my clients came to me feeling completely lost. She was overwhelmed by life, unsure if she'd ever find joy again. She started with this simple practice, 5 minutes a day, sitting with her thoughts, no judgment. Within 3 or 4 weeks, she said, it's like I can see myself clearly for the first time in years. And research backs this up. Mindfulness exercises have been shown to reduce reactivity, improve emotional balance, and give you a sense of control. Think of it as pressing pause on the chaos and hitting refresh on your perspective. So how do you do it? Well, let's break it down into a few steps, and maybe you can begin implementing these steps into your life today. First, set the scene. Find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed. It doesn't have to be a perfect spot, a chair in your living room, maybe in your car, parked somewhere in a park or a quiet parking lot. Maybe it's a corner of your office. The key is to create a space that feels safe and distraction-free. If you have trouble finding quiet, try using noise-canceling headphones, maybe playing some soft music. It isn't about meditation perfection, it's about carving out a moment for yourself. Step 2, observe your thoughts without judgment. Close your eyes and just let your thoughts flow by. Imagine your mind as that foggy mirror, and with every passing thought, It's like a swipe of the cloth. You might feel restless at first. Well, you probably will feel restless at first, like your thoughts are racing or piling up, or you need to solve problems or add something to your to-do list. That's okay. The goal isn't to stop your thoughts, it's just to notice them without judgment. And here's a tip. Picture each thought as a cloud drifting across the sky. You don't need to chase it or hold on to it. Just watch it float by. This simple shift can help you detach from your negative patterns and stop toxic habits from ruining your day, running your day, controlling your life. Step 3, anchor yourself. When your mind inevitably wanders, gently bring it back by focusing on something simple: your breath, the sound of a clock ticking, or even the sensation of your feet on the ground. Think of this as your anchor, the steady point that keeps you from drifting too far into overwhelm. Every time you return to that anchor, you're building a habit of clarity and control. And just like cleaning a mirror, it takes repeated swipes. You won't clear all the fog in one go, and that's okay. The magic is in showing up consistently for just a few minutes every single day. And here's a bonus tip. Incorporate a gratitude practice. Want to amplify the benefits? Pair your 5-minute practice with a simple gratitude exercise. After you spend a few minutes observing your thoughts, write down 1 or 2 things that you're grateful for. Why does this work? Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already good in your life. It's like adding a polish to your mirror after wiping the fog away, making everything shine just a little bit brighter. And if you're not sure when to fit this into your day, here's a couple of ideas. Maybe first thing in the morning before all the chaos of the day begins. Maybe during your lunch break to reset and refocus. Or how about at night to clear your mind before bed? This isn't about finding time. It's about making time for you. If Bill Burr can talk about the importance of clarity while juggling a career built on chaos, well, you can too. And it's not about becoming perfect or fixing everything all at once. It's just about showing up for yourself, one swipe at a time, until that mirror is clear enough for you to recognize the person you've always been underneath the fog. Your happiness isn't gone. It's just buried under habits you didn't even know were there. You don't need to live with the fog anymore. Take 5 minutes today to start clearing that mirror. And if you're ready for a next step, maybe stick around for my next video where we'll uncover even more ways to reclaim joy and balance. Because here's the truth. Happiness isn't out there somewhere. It's in here, waiting for you to see it clearly again. Ready to take this even further? Watch my video, Stop Holding Yourself Back and Find Out Why, where we dive into the toxic trap of self-sabotage. It's not just about setting boundaries, it's about changing the way you show up in your relationships and honestly your whole life. Stop holding yourself back. Start building the life you deserve, one decision at a time. You've got this.